Using your phone on the road. All right.
So what is this?
So, okay, let's just say I'm setting up a business now, day one,
Yeah.
right? And I'm good at one thing, but I keep getting work for another thing that I also enjoy. But I'm known for thing A. For me, it's design, right? But I keep getting digital work. And then I'm enjoying the digital space. And so I want to now,
Switch.
yeah, I want to switch, but I can't shut down design because it's what, say, made me.
Yeah. I think you must stick to your knitting, you know, you can't just swap to one to the other until the time where you are known to be a digital marketing specialist.
Okay.
And then you can really focus on just that. So like I said, you know, the design part is because you got that creativity and you must use that to get the client through the door.
Yeah.
And sometimes someone will just contact you for that creativity side, not necessarily for the digital strategy.
Stuff.
But eventually everyone will realize, and I think everyone is understanding, that without the digital strategy behind your business,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it far.
Don't really exist.
I mean, COVID showed it all to all of us.
Yeah.
Just imagine now trying to sell a property and no one is coming to the island.
Yeah.
How can you do
How
that?
do you reach them?
How
Yeah.
do you reach them without digital content?
Yeah.
And how do you build that, you know, without someone advising you?
How to, and it's a big space. It's its own world.
It's a massive
You need
space.
someone to hold your hand.
And soon you will see, I think, in every, even the consumer sector, visualizing the product is what, before even you buy, subconsciously you
Yeah.
made up your mind
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
gonna buy it or not.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the real thing about digital content. It influences you, in fact.
Yeah.
Before you put your foot into the shop, that
You've already bought.
you already bought it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's if you don't just select delivery. I'd have to figure out what is the thing in digital, because the digital space is huge.
It's huge, yeah.
So I'd have to figure out my, say, niche or section of that space,
Yeah.
and then
Monetize that.
yeah,
Monetize it.
And
Because whatever that niche part is, if it's just advising on the strategy, or creating the content, or managing that the rollout of the content over 3x months,
yeah,
you must be able to monetize it. If you can't monetize it, turn it into cash, then there's
It's
no
pointless.
point. It's
Yeah.
pointless.
yeah.
Rather do the design or where you're sure you're gonna get
Yeah.
for that assignment, you know.
And the other thing is now to have like that real conversation to see if you can manage both.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting what you're saying. When you're saying you use the design to get the client in the door, right? Once you have this conversation going in, you can then roll out what you're doing in the digital space in a way, just conversationally at least, or at least make him understand it.
Yeah.
And
Because some don't understand on day one.
yeah,
Because the one who understands the importance of digital strategy, he will say, I want not only the design part, but I want the strategy also
yeah,
from day
yeah,
one.
yeah,
It's clear to him. But most of these, most of the service providers or whoever they are, whichever industry they are, know that, sometimes have to get into the first steps of building their business image,
yeah,
which they kind of need someone to hold their hands through it, you know.
But then, if like for example, because with most advisory roles, it takes a while to like build that sort of reputation or sort of thing. And then like how you're saying earlier, in financial services, there's certain things you can do that eventually bring you to that position where a client trusts you enough for your advice.
Yeah.
In the digital, if I went in straight strategy, how? Because for me to sell strategy, I almost have to give you some strategy. Like the way I'm saying, you would do stuff for your clients that eventually makes them trust you to an advisory point.
Sure.
But then that would be for free.
I think in any business when you're starting, and I think that's the mistake I think lots of entrepreneurs do.
Yeah.
You want to be paid for everything you do
Yeah.
because you think you deserve to be paid. But the reality is that there are out there hundreds or thousands of people doing the exact same that you're doing.
Yeah.
But there is something that some of them will do which will give them an edge over the others.
Yeah.
And it's exactly that investment phase where you will have to do some part of the strategy for free.
Yeah.
Or at least show them what you are capable of.
Yeah.
Until they say, I'm going to give this guy a chance. Because unless you've crossed that bridge where you actually work for free or take a risk to help them for free, you might not get the deal.
Yeah.
Because for them it's like it's also an investment. They think, is it worth investing? Am I not losing the money? Because I might use it for something else.
Yeah.
So that small, let's say, a small input from you for free
Might be the thing.
That says, it is worth doing, actually investigating more.
Okay.
If you come and say, this is my price list, this is how I charge per hour,
Yeah.
and I want it upfront. Good luck, my
They're
friend.
like, you can go.
Yeah. Thank you. He's milking me before I even start. It depends who's in front of you or something.
Yeah.
If a big corporate, obviously, alright, these guys, they're not here to mess around. They know what they want.
Yeah.
You say, I want this and I pay for it. That's
it.
But if you talking to the small entrepreneurs or sometimes a big shot who doesn't understand digital strategy, then there is something you will have to break his mindset.
Yeah.
Educate him, basically. I call that education.
Yeah.
Say, okay, my friend, you're a big shot, but you're not educated on that side of things. So
Let me show you
what the potential.
Yeah.
And obviously you have to show him what is the benefit he will get.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to build his audience. So that's what every businessman wants. They want their audience to be built.
You want that reach,
You want that reach. So, and I've seen. I remember that shop I told you last time.
Yeah.
I walked to the guy and I said, I've seen you. You've got a page and you've got this and blah blah blah. But it's just static pictures. Have you tried digital content or video on how your shop look like, or how your chefs are doing their meals in the back kitchen?
Things like that. Yeah, behind the scenes.
So behind the scenes, he said, I've got someone working on it, in fact. And I just see,
you don't see it.
There's nothing. When I check his page, it's the same boring thing.
Yeah.
And he doesn't. You just see a nice picture, but you don't even doesn't even give you any. Unless you walked through that shop, you wouldn't. You would not take your car and drive up there and say, I want to visit that shop.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. But you see, when it's like that, when somebody is like, because I've had that conversation before, where I go out and I give like a teaser via conversation of what could happen. And he goes, no, I've got somebody working on it. And then, but it's not working. Like I'm not seeing what you're telling me this guy is working on. How do I then, or what's the best way to like roll out the conversation in a way that he can also see that, okay, maybe the guy who I got isn't doing the things that should be done. He might be a better bet. Because at this point, when he's saying that, it's like, no, I've got somebody I trust already.
Yeah.
So
he's closing the door.
Yeah, and now you need to come and snipe her.
Definitely, you need to be a bit more aggressive.
You need to come in and just swoop and
so you're better than the competition. Like I said, most businesses, they like to work with. Sometimes they will even hire their nephew or their neighbor. But you have to come with the right proposal. I think you need to be armed with your gun must be properly loaded with saying, this. First, I want an appointment. You need to get you need to be able to sit in a room with him, get his full attention for at least 15-20 minutes. Because if it's just a one-to-one talk, improvised talk, it doesn't work.
Okay.
It has to be in an official, obviously, environment where he knows that you're coming to show him something. That's why you show your full portfolio, what you've done, and typical examples of some businesses you've helped, and maybe the track record, where they started, where they are now, or their visibility on the web, something like that. Then he says, okay, this is what I want, and the other guy is clearly not offering me this. He's just doing some nice pictures and
just posting.
and just posting once a week.
Content creation.
Yeah, and he
no
thinks,
strategy.
and yeah, the guy thinks he's building an audience, but he's not.
It's like we were saying much earlier, is that all the platforms are so different.
Yeah.
But you can roll out the same piece, just you have to roll it out differently.
Yes.
And so I was thinking, what if there was like one person for Instagram, one person for each other platform? But now that would then, in square one of design versus digital, if I go that big on digital, design is gonna suffer.
Yeah, that's where all businesses start. You start doing everything yourself: cooking, cleaning, selling, counting the money.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you will find that when you get into that space where everything is falling on the table, then you have to see, okay, what part can I outsource, which does not critically affect your relationship with the client, because what is most important is not, he doesn't need to know who's doing it.
Yeah.
He wants the result, obviously.
Yeah.
But he wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to talk to Mr. X.
Yeah. And I have to be the link.
So you have to be that face, and you
Yeah.
must, throughout the whole process, you can't delegate that role
No,
to
that
anyone.
role can't go to anyone. Yeah.
Then you shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, you're throwing away the whole thing.
And you're dead.
Yeah.
So you must be that face, and that's where you make up your mind. Okay, you see that function. Okay, I can delegate that to someone overseas who will bring stuff to the standard you want,
Yeah.
or you hire, depending on the
on the
on the
budget.
sector you are.
Yeah.
These guys must know your how can I say, your ethics,
Yeah.
how your methodology of delivering the product. They must adhere to that. Once they've adhered to the way you do things, then they know, okay,
Yeah.
in assignment come in, they're just ready to kick in.
Yeah.
You're not gonna now explain them how you want it,
Yeah.
because they know exactly how
it goes.
it goes.
That clarifies a lot of the things I've been thinking about actually.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll send you the bill after. Don't worry.
Yeah, sure thing. Just send it to. I'll send you this other account. It's not in my name, but
You must always think of the client building space must be top priority.
yeah,
Your network of clients, or the existing client you have service, always make sure you go back to them. Hey, is it okay? Have you been happy with what I've done so far?
yeah,
Is there anything else you can add to
can
that?
do, yeah.
What you have, because those who have been experiencing your service, it's like you don't have to sell too hard to them.
yeah,
They
yeah,
already know
yeah.
what you're capable of.
It's what was it? I saw this somewhere where they're saying it's more expensive to get a new client than it is to keep one you already have.
Definitely.
Yeah, you rather reinvest in the clients you have versus constantly marketing new ones and losing the old ones. Smoke is clearing, bro. Smoke is clearing. Yeah, because I've been trying to decide between those two. Because the design side is going great, but then the digital side, my last 2 months, everything has been going into the digital space because of the advantages of it. And the digital price points are much lower to accomplish the same thing any traditional ad will do. Like a billboard is 60,000 for a month. And then Facebook ads, you could put in 60,000, let's say, 1,500 or so US dollars. If you put in just the 500 into Facebook ads, you could beat the numbers in stats form that the billboard guy is proposing, saying, okay, about 50,000 people look at the billboard. Facebook will show you that, look, 60,000 did the thing, this many clicked, this many impressions, this many, and then on top of that, they have your billboard up and you're chancing. There's no real stats coming back to you. It's all hope.
It's all hope, yeah.
And when you drive in a car, like drive past like 10 billboards, if you look at the people in the car, if they have a phone, they're all like
checking their phones.
They're all on their phones.
Yeah,
on the 5-inch thing, the big billboard outside.
Yeah, billboard
that someone's paying 1,500 US dollars for. Yet they took that money and put it in digital.
Yeah.
They could do like 10 times
more reach. Definitely.
Of real stats.
Yeah.
Not hope.
I think that's what you must get to the head of these figures out, to people, and that's what will make them invest in digital marketing.
That's the end of the episode.
Thank you for for watching.
Thank you
guys.
for watching our channel.